Quick
Hello,
check.
all good. It's all good. Hello, everyone. Welcome
you
back to
sure?
Skyllian Rogues Campaign 3, The Rust Engine. Yes, I am sure because I can see the meters going up right there. So, we're back. No Arc of the 12 last week, unfortunately. Not this week, nor next week. Although I think next week
No.
we might not have Rust Engine as well, because seems
Really?
like seems like it might be quite a bit of prep, but I'll confirm later on.
What?
But welcome everyone back to the Rust Engine. Without further ado, let us start with. Hello everyone, welcome to Train Talks, where we don't talk about trains, but we talk about the people on the train. Why don't everybody go ahead, roll me D100, and then we'll start. I will do the thing. Yes, I will do the thing. So 1,
The thing
2,
that you have
Ahmed
done.
3. So
Well, the train seems a bit empty, spacious today.
yeah, we got a little bit lack of players today, but that's fine. It's all good.
Did it last week was also 3 people?
That's true. For some reason, it feels more empty. Is it because?
Yeah, I guess I just don't take up as
Because
much
we
space.
just sit on one side. I think because we sit on one
That's
side.
true. That's
No,
true.
Ahmed is always here, so he's always in the middle. Last week it was the us that was missing. The other 2 is filled in. Now it's like the opposite. But
Oh
Ahmed
yeah,
is always a constant.
Ahmed's always there. Good job, Ahmed. Right. So let me flip a coin and let me see who goes first. And I rolled 2. So Ada will go first, followed by Leon and also Ahmed.
I think it's Ahmed and then Leon.
Ahmed and then Leon.
Yeah. Ada, Ahmed, Leon.
Yeah.
Because 15 is lower than 18. So
Indubitably. I did a fuckery.
that lesson comes for free.
Oh, didn't know that. Good to know.
Good to know. All right. Let me get some music in a little bit since I unsubscribed. Where's Aina? Aina's right here. Say hi, Aina. Talking to you in the chat.
Hello. Ah, hello.
Yeah, just for
Although
you
today
two.
I'm not. It's Ada, but you know.
Yeah. Just for you two. It's Talking to you has been on every single Rogues Forge stream right now, and I think like even Rogues Gallery as well, right?
Yeah. I think so.
So. Ooh, you know what? This is good enough.
It's not a changed avatar. It's just her character for the.
I'm not Aina right now. I'm Ada.
Exactly. So
completely different person.
So first of all, Ada, you ready?
Yeah.
My question to you is very simple. What is your favorite piece of jewelry?
Ooh. Like, do you mean the one that I own, or like a jewel in particular, or
Doesn't matter. Whatever. I guess jewelry would be wrong. I guess the better word would be, what is your favorite piece of accessory? Doesn't matter if you own
you
it.
asked this already.
I did?
Yeah, and I answered it was my locket.
Oh
did,
yeah, I did.
Oh,
right.
I
gonna
remember.
be hit with
Yeah.
a
I got
another week.
No.
Another week. There you go.
No.
Talk it, Jibu. Say it with us. Another week. Another pro streamer.
All right. I guess a different question then. I'm not sure if I've asked this, but I'm gonna ask. When you go to a tavern, what do you order?
You asked.
Well, I go to bars.
That's your bars, clubs, restaurants. Well, no, not restaurants. I guess bars. What do you order? You're underage. Can you drink?
Of course, I'm like 25.
Sure. So, what would you order?
I don't know. I like one of those like apple teenies, but I also like something like sex on the beach, I guess. I don't know. Like those fancy cocktails. That's what I will order.
Alright. Apple teeny and sex on the beach. I definitely know those things. They're very
Yeah, I
Do you
tasty.
not?
I definitely know those things too.
Yeah.
Also chips and peanuts, because you can't else you'll get super drunk if you don't eat anything.
All right, fair enough, fair enough. What do you mean, nerds?
Oh, oh my god. Well, you know, it's an acquired taste to eat peanuts with cocktails. So, I think you do that with beers, right? I'm not sure. I don't actually do that. But yeah. Anyways, that's what
Alright.
I will order. Just
Thank you
one of
very
those,
much, Ada.
fancy
That is a
cocktails.
very, very insightful choice of drink. What about you, Ahmed? What kind of drink, food, stuff that you would order from a bar?
Well, usually I order my go-to drink, which is a bottle of Bud.
Just a bottle of Bud.
Yep, Bud Smarter.
And any particular type, Bud Light, but I don't know what other variation there is. I just know Bud Light and Bud White.
I don't know, maybe
Buds.
Bud Heavy.
I mean, if there's a light version, I'm assuming it's a heavy version, right? Yeah, that's how alcohol works. Definitely.
Asking this question to like 3 out of 4 people who don't actually drink right now.
Jesus Christ, you guys! Oh my god.
I made a mistake. I made a mistake. All right, thank you very much.
Hey, come on. This is not real world alcohol, right? This is fantasy world
Yeah,
alcohol.
fantasy alcohol.
Fantasy Bud Light. Sure.
Oh, I can't. I'm tearing up. Wait. All right. Thank you very much, Ahmed. So we got a apple teeny / cocktail. We got a bud. And what about you, Leon? What kind of drink would you order in a bar?
Well, not that any of you would understand, but being a soldier and all, I really prefer shots.
Oh.
A bit of a joker opening there, but no, seriously though. I
Oh,
like.
Oh.
I
I was worried you wouldn't.
Oh
I
my
did it. I
god.
thought you see it was a joke. But okay.
We
I
are
got it, I
slow
got it.
today.
But all jokes aside, when drinking with friends, it's remarkably fun to take a shot and then try to take an actual shot with a firearm. That's what we used to do in the academy when
Oh,
we would
okay.
sneak around and shoot things and drink. We weren't allowed to do any of the things, but you know.
So
we
is
sneak
that
around well
like a
enough.
game or something? Like take a shot
Exactly.
and shoot an item. The last person who can shoot something takes another shot. I don't know.
No, just the person who has the most successful shots hit and shots drank is the winner.
All right.
I think we played this game right before the apocalypse starts.
Well, it might have been brought up, yes.
Is that why
Yeah.
you woke up under a sewer suddenly?
It wasn't a sewer, it was a lab.
So, well, yeah.
Oh, that's because sewer was
I-
a sewer.
Are you forgetting your own lore?
Maybe.
No, it was a lab.
Uh-huh,
Yeah.
It was a lab, I agree.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I was right. You were wrong.
all right.
Yes,
Thank you very
divine
much,
being,
Leon.
all-knowing being. That's
Oh yeah, of
wrong.
course I was testing you. Duh. Obviously.
Sure.
All right, that is everybody in the party. Do you guys want to bring in an NPC and ask them the question?
Huh. Isa? Oh no, Sundra.
Oh my god, that's an option now. God damn it. Right, yeah, Sundra. That's an
Yeah.
option. You guys gonna take Sundra?
No, it's it.
Sure.
Okay.
But can you say her full name and roll yours?
It's Sundra Svaraksha.
No, the R is not rolled well.
Svarakshak. Svarakshak.
Svarakshak.
Much better, thank you.
Svarakshak. Let me get the image of her a bit, and oh shit! Ignore that. No, don't
Come
stop.
everybody, let's
No,
spam
it's horrible.
spam the chat.
I can do this. I can do this. I'm a professional streamer. I'm ruining shit. Help.
Oh my god, this is actually bad.
Okay, I'm getting there. Oh, what the fuck's going on? Oh, okay. And fuck, wait. And okay. And there.
You're hiding behind the bar as if you can hide from the shame.
I'm gonna shine now. Alright. And Sundra appears on the TV screen behind us, looking very annoyed. She turns to you guys. And why have you brought me here? This is very unusual. Where are you right now? You're supposed to be outside the house.
Well, this is another plane of existence.
What?
Yeah.
You're not allowed to go into some other plane of existence?
Relax, our bodies are still where it is.
I do not understand.
Yeah, it's like complicated shit. So, like, basically, we just need to ask a question, then we can go back to you keeping us prisoner / employed. I have no idea what are we, but you know. You answer a question and we're done. And
Very well. What do you have for me?
Can you say your name again? That's not the question. Sorry. The question was, if you go to a tavern, what do you order?
A tavern. I'm more partial to champagne myself. It has a very nice sweet and bubbly texture. Most importantly, it's very expensive.
Oh.
Which I think is very good. Does that answer your question, little girl?
Do you think all expensive things are just good? Cause like
Naturally, otherwise why would they be expensive?
Marketing.
Marketing. Really?
Yeah. Cause like a cheap knockoff can work just as well as like the original one, but you know it depends.
For an unrefined tongue, sure. But not for me, little one.
Of course.
Is that everything? Have you done wasting my time?
Not really, but if you want to go, I guess you can. There's just an end call button there.
Kind of looks around, presses the button, and bloop. And there you go. Are you happy you invited her?
No. Also,
Hey,
Ada, you had
your-
a point.
What?
Well, about whole price does not equal quality. Do you remember that wine we had?
Yeah. They were
Yeah.
like the best shit, apparently, but it sucked.
Yeah, we spilled like 70% of it. Gross.
Yeah. Yeah.
No,
Well-
never drinking expensive castle wine ever again.
Is that why now you just go for the standard stuff?
Exactly.
Alright.
It's not imaginative, it's boring. Also, you go for fancy cocktails, you know? They got lots of flavors.
Exactly. But of course, Ahmed will always go for the bud. No matter what.
Yeah, the simpler it is, the better it is. You don't
Alright.
have to wrap your head around difficult stuff.
you don't want to think when drinking. Is that right, Ahmed?
Yeah, that is-
exactly.
that is the proof, man, that is the proof. I'll drink to that.
Alright, with that, we're gonna stop here for now and get back to reality. and then we're gonna deal with whatever the party is going to
Ahmed,
deal with
What
in
goes
the city.
gravity, dude?
Shopping.
Ahmed, you missed
Oh.
Whoop There Goes Gravity. What's going on with you? You're
Oh,
right.
Are you okay?
sorry. Today I'm a bit grounded today.
A bit grounded.
Grounded?
By gravity.
Yeah, that's why the gravity doesn't go. There.
Ah! Oh my god, everybody's slow today. I can't.
No, people are just making like smart jokes and like.
We're making a good impression to the new people, guys. Yeah. all right. Let me get some not the fantasy music, but some bizarre stuff going on. Oh, that's a bit loud. All right. So everybody okay? And it's not too loud. Oh no, I think that's a bit too loud. Let me reduce it a little bit. All right. So, everybody ready? Shall we begin?
We shall.
All right. So, last session, you guys were faced with a threat of death when you guys were accused of trespassing by one of the leaders of the Kinangal Undercity, Sundra Svarakshak. However, thanks to Briar's quick thinking, you guys promised information in exchange for your survival. Sundra seems keen on the information that you guys have, so she let you guys live and held you guys in a servant's quarter in her manor. There, you guys met Arjuna, another Kichard, seemingly a servant to Sundra. From him, you guys begin to put the pieces together on how the city works. The next day, if I recall correctly, Daddy decided to sneak around inside the building a little bit. Did not go so well, so he managed to return back to the servants' quarters just in time as Sundra returns to meet you. She offered you guys a way out of your current predicament right now, kind of like this limbo between death and not death. Because given your abilities, she has a job for you to do. But for now, you guys get to do a little bit of shopping to prepare for the mission ahead, whatever it is. So, right now, you guys are still behind the Svarakshak, the Sundra estate, sorry. So it's like back here. You guys are kind of like at the back end of the house. Right, you're standing right in front of the manor, and you would see Sundra leaving the estate with the big slime that she always have around her. Slime puts down the two wooden horse that he has, puts that on the floor, and begins walking along Sundra to go somewhere. You guys are left behind with two guards and also the guy that Ahmed smacked in the head and almost broke his head if he's not a humanoid. It's Kesav, one of the guards, and he will be your guide and also translator for the duration while you guys are in the city. So, what do you guys want to do? I'm
I
sorry.
think we have to burn down an orphanage just because it's. You know.
Why?
I'm not in character. Not in character.
Do not
Planning it
randomly.
out.
I mean, like, feel free to randomly burn down an orphanage. But
It is the D&D way. We have to do it.
burning down an orphanage. Wow.
Yes.
That is
Have you
indeed
never
a
done
D&D
it in
way.
a campaign?
I actually have not done it. No.
Huh.
It's
okay.
Rain we're talking
Well,
about.
Yeah, I'm
we'll,
too
we'll
nice.
see to it in the next session. Then don't worry about it.
All right.
Oh
But
my
yeah, in the meantime, what do you guys want to do? You have Kesav with you and two guards following him around.
I'm gonna go out to Kasav and just Pearl, where is it?
Pearl. What is Pearl?
Like it's the round white thingy. Like gems, but not really. It's a pearl. A pearl!
Kind of thinks for a bit, kind of goes to his friend, kind of like
But
Wait
mutters
a
in,
Leon's
minute.
gonna
Oh,
in a
yeah.
Leon's
different
gonna interject.
language. Yep.
Is there a jewelry store nearby?
Jewelry. Yes. I think we can
Maybe-
go to Sitaron Kagana. Come, come.
Let's hit that first.
And he leads you guys along the road, trying to get you to follow him. He kind of walks closer a little bit towards the train yard, but when arriving at the junction, he turns to the right and begins heading towards that street where there's a lot of kind of like stalls and very vibrant city, like, you know, the disaster never happened. Continues along the road for a bit until he arrives at around here, where you see a very fancy shop with, you know, a name that you can't read. I don't think any of you speak Key, unfortunately.
Well, you know
But
what we have to do now.
he
But
told
Danny has
you.
comprehend languages.
Does he? Can he?
He
How
said he
long
will
did he
do
cast
it.
it?
I
He'll
have
do it.
no idea.
I mean,
I
he
don't
has
know.
comprehend language, but he has not casted it yet. If you want to, I can
Because
cast
he
it.
said he was going to.
Alright,
Didn't he?
if you say so.
Didn't he?
Long
I
rest.
mean, we have guides. We can just ask them.
Yeah, so he goes over. Why is he not leveled up yet? What the hell? Anyways,
Did we
Haha.
level up last session?
no, like
Yeah, we
he's
did.
still level 4 for some reason.
Oh, embarrassing.
We leveled up last session.
Yeah.
We're
Anyways,
level 5.
so as you guys arrive at this place, Kisa kind of looks up and points over here, points at this one. Sitaron Kagahana. A jewel of the sky.
Jewel of the sky? No.
Jewelry shop. Yes.
Oh.
All right.
Come.
It comes from above. Makes sense.
Oh, I got it. Because I was like, but isn't it from like oysters or something? Okay.
It is. It is.
Then it's from below.
But we are below, so
But it's way below. So
sure. But they might not know where pearls come from.
I
For them,
guess.
it's from the surface. It's from up there.
I guess. I mean, the animals here look weird. So, makes sense.
As you say that, you see like a 4-eyed bat just flies over you, and then like this lizard on one of the nearby roof just, you know, spits its tongue, wraps around the bat, and just the creature
Ugh.
turns to you and then skitters down the roof.
Are these actual creatures or are they like Kachards?
I don't like the implication of that.
Like, I mean, I don't know if I'm right or wrong on my like Kichard knowledge, but aren't there like a subrace of Kichard that can transform into animals or something?
Are you asking me?
I don't know, I'm just asking in general.
I'm afraid I have no wisdom in that department. But
I guess
while we're
Danny
out
would
here-
interject that he could transform to any humanoids. Don't think he can transform to any animal.
But there's lots of subraces. Are all Kichard subraces can? I don't know. Would I know this? I'm sorry. I don't know.
I mean, you can roll intelligence check. Intelligence nature. Go ahead.
I'm good at that. Can I do it?
Go ahead.
You
Alright.
beat an 8 here. I bet you can.
Okay. Okay. Nature, you say?
Nature,
Eight.
yes. Nature.
I
Aha!
couldn't beat it.
You have better.
I
but-
bring
Worse.
dishonor to my family.
But from what you know, Kichar do have several sub-races, but the only ones that you guys would know would be the ones that are commonly seen above, which are the ones that can transform their forms into other humanoid, change the color of their skin and everything. That's the one where rumors of kind of like Kichar being untrustworthy and so on comes about, because they just transform into other people and can do a lot of stuff when you can mask yourself like that. But you've also heard stories of Kichar transforming into like giant, like larger creatures, but they are limited in their appearance, does not completely transform into like let's say transform into a horse, for example. Its skin is still like a slimy skin. It's not like a fur or anything like that. So yeah, that's all you know.
That makes
Slimy
sense.
horse.
Okay. Let's not think about it. Let's just
Either
move
way,
on.
we're not allowed to speak this language, or rather, we're not supposed to tell people we're not from here, right?
Well, I think so. Yes, is that what was said?
I don't know. I feel like I've missed last few conversations.
You guys are just not allowed to talk to any other Kichar. Kesav will be your translator, basically.
There you go.
All right. So I was thinking we can do like the most ultimate snob move ever and refuse to speak in this language, right? Or pretend to refuse to speak in their language. And just be like, oh, it's new fashion. We can just talk different language. We're better than you. And have our translators translate. Make it like a fashion thing, you know?
Sure. Yeah, I mean, like,
You know what I mean, right?
yeah, I
Like,
know what you mean.
Because
Like,
regular people don't need translating in their own language.
yeah. And like if you need anything, we'll just whisper with each other and then have Cat Kasaf translate it. Like, like the biggest rich bitch ever.
Exactly. You're getting it?
So,
I
you
knew
guys...
all the living in castles will help eventually.
Yeah.
You guys enter the jewelry store and you are greeted with a... It's kind of cool in here compared to the outside of the building. There's a dim, kind of like pale yellow light coming from the center of the room, and all around the edge of the room you can see glass boxes with different kinds of like necklaces and bracelets, and there's even like one heavily jeweled dress at the back of the room on top of a mannequin and like put on display as well. And you would see, I think this one is manned by, one second here, this one is manned by what looks to be a pair, or oh sorry, no, this one, yeah, this one is ran by what looks to be a luminar behind the counter. The luminar is, as you guys know, is this kind of like a humanoid looking dragon, basically. The only thing they're lacking is the wings. This person is sitting on a nearby chair. He has the green skin, but wears a black long coat with red accent. He has this round reading glasses on his snout, and he's just turning through the book. Kesav looks a little bit surprised and then walks over to the Luminar and then gives the Luminar a bow. And then the Luminar kind of widens his eyes a little bit and stands up, and then kind of tells him to be at ease, basically. And he kind of gets into a military stance a little bit. He kind of looks at the back there. Welcome. Come in. Kind of he gestures to the chairs in front of you. I thought is this Lady Sundra's guest?
Are you speaking in home?
They are speaking in home.
Oh, okay. Home is common, by the way. Okay.
Yeah, yes, it is. You shouldn't, don't worry. Come, have a seat. And points on the chairs in front of you. So, what can I do for you today?
Uh,
You're not supposed to, kind of looks at you guys. They they are looking to buy some pearls.
Okay.
Ah, pearl. Uh, I think I have that stone in the back. Uh, is that all you'll be needing? And
I'll lead in to whisper to Kasal, the usual, like, I don't know why we're doing this, but it's fun. I'll just say, I need also platinum rings worth at least 50 gold, a gold dust, some gold dust if it's possible, and a jade dust, and maybe some ruby dust as well. Okay.
the guy, Kisaf, gonna thinks for a bit, gonna writes in his palm, and then he begins to speak in key to the Luminar. The Luminar gonna look
Oh
strange
no.
a little bit at your actions here,
I,
and
I look
then
at I look at Leo. Is this really a good idea? I have no idea. Why are we doing this again?
I'm not very fond of this whole back and forth thing we're doing.
Yeah,
he,
actually, yeah. What
yeah.
was that?
So he
Do you
kind
Oh,
of
yeah.
need
looks
help
at you a
before we
little bit
go?
weird, and then continues listening to Kesav for a bit, and then Kesav kind of talks to you guys. Uh,
We
he
can't
have
talk to the
a, he speaks in English in Hom,
home.
kind of
In
whisper to
English?
you guys, I guess. He says that he has some loose gems around, but nothing grounded just yet. He can help if you want some grounded ruby, but it will cost you a little bit more. Pearl,
Hmm.
he has a couple. Um, he'll bring it out in a bit, and then
That's
he
good.
and then you ask for gold dust. That's something he does not have on hand, but he can make it basically.
Okay. Okay. Uh, we can't talk to him. Is that what you've been saying? Mm,
That
like talk to him directly.
that is what Lady Sundra said. We shouldn't talk.
Okay. So I should just like if I want anything, I talk to you and then you
Uh,
tell him.
yes.
Okay. But he seems to understand common. I mean, Hom. Sorry, what's common? I don't know. Um, we still can't talk to them.
Mm,
Talk to him.
no. No, you shouldn't. You shouldn't.
And what's the logic behind this.
It's Lady Sundra's orders, and we will be following it. No further questions.
Hmm. Even if it just makes everybody's life a bit harder than it should be. Anyway, I'm gonna shut up. Sorry. I'll just stay here. I'll just wait for the stuff. I won't push it. Thanks.
Certainly not a fan of you pushing it, but after a while, this Luminar brings back to the front this kind of like a tray with the pillow basically on top of it, and you can see there's like 8 different pearls, all of them very very small.
Ooh.
So you can expect none of them would fit the pearl that you wanted.
No. Nothing 100 gold? And I'll just exclaim as I look at it. Nothing that fits
Uh,
100 gold? Nothing that's worth 100 gold?
he kind of looks at it and they communicate a little bit. He has, but that is a very large number. Are you sure you want something that is 100 gold worth? That is very expensive.
Yes. And I don't need any of these things. I need 100 gold at least. I can afford it. Don't worry. Like, and I'll just jingle my coin bag or something.
The Luminar rolls his eyes and then walks over to a safe behind him and begins to like, and it puts in a combination a little bit. You wait, and you see the door swings open, and he pulls out this one metallic box and places it on the table. He unlocks it with a
Ooh.
key and opens it, and you see this large pearl, almost the size of your fist, basically.
Oh, that's so big.
And
How
just
much?
places it on the table.
Oh no.
He says this is 300 gold piece price.
And there's nothing lower than that. I mean, but higher than the ones that he showed.
And that is all he has.
300. Sure, it's better than nothing. I can afford that. What about some rings? Do you have some rings? 50
Uh,
gold and platinum rings.
Gonna walks over to the other side of the tables, and you would see there are a couple of rings over there. Looking at it, you see several silver, metal, platinum. You don't see it,
Ah.
unfortunately.
That sucks. 300 gold for a pearl? Jeez. I guess once I have fabricate, I can like make it into separate 300 gold worth of pearl, but that's okay. It's an investment, I guess. Um, and he has like gold dust but ruby dust he doesn't have, correct?
He does not have any of the dust that you requested. He has to
Oh,
make them, thus charging you a little bit extra.
okay. And he definitely doesn't have platinum rings.
You can ask.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask. Hikasab, can you like ask if they have like platinum rings and they have to be at least 50 gold? Like two
Uh,
platinum.
uh, he talked for a bit. Uh, what is this platinum?
Like, it's it's higher quality than gold.
Speak
Like
some
it's a
more.
metal.
He asked, how does it look like?
Like it's almost like silver but sturdier.
Steel, then? We have some steel rings over there.
Not steel. It has to be platinum. Like I need it for a specific spell.
They chat for a bit, and the Luminar scratches his head, shakes his head, and then replies to Kesav. I don't think he has anything like that. You can browse the
Uh,
ring that he has over there, but
that's all right.
we never heard of this platinum.
Okay. Just for DM, does platinum exist in this
Yes,
world?
platinum definitely exists in the world.
Okay,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
okay. Just to make sure. Just they don't know about it. Got it. Okay. That's all right. I'll just take the pearl and can you ground up some jade dust? Oh wait, hold on, not jade. Do you have a jade worth 100 gold at least?
He looks around and pulls out kind of several shapes of jades, basically, that you can pick.
Or, any gem or crystal worth at least 100 gold.
He has a couple, yes.
Okay. Crystal would be cool.
And how much do you want it to grind? To be ground?
Okay. So, basically, there was the pearl that is like 300, but I need one that's intact. That is one that is at least 100, and this can be any gem or crystal. Uh, do you need me to do a list? Cause is it
Yes.
easier? Okay.
Do you not have one already?
Yeah.
I do. It's in my head. Okay.
Oh, gosh.
I'm sorry. I had other things to think about.
Sure.
Um, what was the other one? Gem or crystal? gold, and they don't have platinum. I'll remove that from my list. Jade dust, at least 10 gold, and gold dust, at least 45 gold. There, I made the layers. I'll quickly scribble everything out and then show it to Kasav.
Alright. With that, it will cost you 300 plus the gem worth at least 100G, so that'll cost you 120
Is it
plus the jade dust, that'll be 15, and then plus the gold dust, that'll be 30.
Yeah.
So that is a total of 465 gold.
My wallet! I mean,
You
that's
mean our
how.
wallet?
No, it's mine. It's money that you guys gave me. It's
Oh, yeah,
separate from the party money.
Yeah.
But if you gave me, it's mine. I'm sorry. This is just how it is.
Okay, so I have this brand new revolutionary idea we should introduce, right? Where we all share our wealth.
We do have party money.
Is that how much do you have? We have much
I
more.
have 968 gold. But party money is like 600 SGP. It's just Leon and Danny has been giving me their money, so
What has Danny been doing?
I have no idea. So, he just likes to give money, so I'm just gonna take it. You know, it's been a while since I get allowance, so
I don't know why I have 1006.
ha, you see? No, it's from the Dragon Horde. Remember? There was
Okay,
a lot-
yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody has
So-
should be rich, right?
Should be.
Technically, yeah.
Don't worry, I have 94.
Enough to
So,
buy a
okay.
beer and a snack.
You just don't take your money?
What? No, I've been just giving my money away because I don't need it personally.
Good.
Investing it, you know?
He'll just redeem it for a sniper
Oh,
rifle later
actually,
Yep.
can I just realized we have 250 gold worth of gems. Can I, instead of asking them, buying from them, can I ask them to grind it for me?
on. You can see that the Luminar looks a little bit kind of like off-put by the idea, and Sundra says, and Kesab says, no, that's rude.
Rude? Oh. It's a service though. Okay. The 250 gold worth of gems, can I say one of them is worth at least 100 gold? A singular gem or crystal that's worth at least 100 gold?
Yes, I said that you
I
you
don't-
get
I
the
don't-
pearl, you get the gem
Okay.
that you wanted, you get the jade dust and the gold dust for 465 gold if you pay.
No. This one. This is from the Horde.
Oh, then yeah, definitely.
Okay. But I'm still gonna buy the pearl because I said there was no pearl inside. Yeah. Then I'm just gonna get the pearl and the jade dust and gold dust actually. 'Cause you can't-
Alright, so that is minus
120. Which is
so
three-
that's
3, 4,
3,
5.
4, 5. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll give him the money.
Give you the money, he gives you the gem. Now the Luminar turns you kind of slightly annoyed at this point. Is there anything else?
I'm good. And I look at the party. Guys want to buy any jewelry for anyone? And I hint at nudge at Ahmed.
Ahmed, so who am I going to give it to?
I don't know. You always find like a girlfriend in this city, so
But
From the one
girlfriend?
city we visited.
yeah.
I don't have any girlfriend in this city.
You
What are
could.
you guys talking about?
You could have one. Sundra seems to like you.
Nah, it's more like a employer-employee kind of relationship, you know?
I mean, there is such a thing as office romance. That's all I'm saying.
Nah, but you know, she's not exactly my type. I mean, she's too, how do you say, it? Dominating?
Oh, come on.
And you need to stop reading your books, seriously.
What? I read science books and biology books.
Don't
And
worry. If I
anatomy,
find a
right?
girlfriend here, I'll buy stuff. I'll buy her some stuff.
Cool.
Will that be everything?
Yes.
Very well. And the
He
Luminar
does.
sits back and kind of like talks to Kisav a little bit. They have a little chat while waiting for you guys to leave.
Hey Dan, what is it? What is he saying?
Uh, they're talking about like their work. This man used to be a soldier. They're just reminiscing. Now he's asking for a drink, but Kesav says he's on a job. And then he says, "You dare refuse a drink from me?" Kesav apologized, but he's on a job. And he laughs it off, and they both laugh it off. Oh, he's coming. And Kesav turns around. So, where to next?
Well, Kasava man, since we're going to do some dangerous job for Madam Sundar, but we happen to know a healing shop that sells decoctions or potions, preferably potions.
Oh, yes. Nani should have something like that. Come. And he directs you outside of the store. He goes along the road to the end there, and you finally arrive at that main strip of road where there's a bunch of malls. And it brings you to one small shop, kind of like almost in between two larger buildings. And you can see just a symbol of like a bubbling cauldron, basically.
Ooh, all right.
Ooh, Vanessa Bubbles?
As it's a small shack almost. As you enter, there's not even a sign. It's just that kind of like bubbling cauldron. The door opens up and Kesav kind of goes out. Nani? And just goes on speaking in Kichar again. As you see from behind the counter, you see a it's a Kichard, but you immediately get the feeling like she doesn't have as much control to her form at that point. She kind of moves forward. And just goes on speaking in key that you have no idea what the hell they're talking about. But Danny would kind of like whisper to you, kind of like, oh, it's like kind of like a grandma kind of thing, and like, happy to see you. How's your thing? Why do you look so thin? You should eat. And then Kessel's like, that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Oh no, she's asking like, who's this? And then Kesself said that we're working for Sundra. Oh, he's coming. Okay, and then and he's asking if she has potions, and she has 6. Oh, she has 6.
Ooh.
Oh, she's bringing it up now, and you see she kind of pulls out a small kind of like wooden crate basically, and puts it on the table with a bunch of kind of small bottles inside it, and she kind of puts the bottle on top of the counter one by one. First one you see is a kind of like a green kind of potion with very thin bubbles. Some of them looking like leaves a little bit. One of them is kind of like this orangish, yellowish color with really thick consistency. The next one is very small, the potion bottle. It has the like a pale sky blue kind of color, and then one a larger than average bottle of red liquid, and then a regular bottle of red liquid, and then another one that is almost transparent with a slight tint of blue and kind of like strips of energy just floating inside it. And the old woman begins explaining to Kesaf for a bit. Kesaf nods, kind of like puts up his hands a little bit and then turns to you guys. The, potions, um, for talking with animal, for climbing, for smalling, for
Mauling?
smalling.
Oh, become small?
Yes, that.
Ah,
Ooh, enlarge
all
your
right. I don't want
juice.
that. I
Wait,
want
this
become smaller.
one, healing. This one, better healing, and this one. Ini je anyway. Ganda ke apa dia? Oh, yeah. Uh, brain reading.
Brain reading?
Ooh, thoughts, I think. Mind reading.
Yes.
Hmm.
Which?
So, do you guys want anything? Eyeing the the healing potions. You have 3 of them, right? Potions of healing, better healing.
4.
Ah.
3 healing, 1 better healing.
Oh, Kesaf, would you mind me ask this good old ma'am here? Uh, does she need the potion for anything? You know,
Oh,
I don't want to buy all of the stock and leave the people with nothing to use.
kind of turns around and asks him a little bit. Oh, no, no, no. This all is for sale. She has a couple for herself, and then for people that she cares. This is all for selling.
Ah, all right then. So how much for the 4 potions of healing?
All of it will cost you 300 gold.
300. All right, I'll take them all.
Okay. You need to get over there. She kind of claps her hand a little bit and then pushes all four, kind of like bows you a little bit, like her head almost touching the table, bows you a little bit. She pushes the 4 bottles of potion to you.
I'm gonna bow as well, thinking this is the custom here.
I guess I'm gonna puts a hand on your on your stomach, I guess, because he's not that tall. On your stomach, like stop you from bowing.
Okay, all right, all right. So it's 300, right?
Yes.
All right, I'll pay that. Put the money on top of the table, or do I give it to Kesaf? I just hold the money, give it to him, or on the table, or
He puts out his hand to take the coins from you.
okay,
You
I'll give it
give
to him
him, and
then.
he kind of like zoop. He kind of falls down a little bit, looks inside. His eyes widen, looks at you guys, shakes his head, puts it on the table, kind of like again, kind of say some more greeting. The woman's so happy, kind of like bowing to you again, bowing to Kesaf again, and then pushes the table, the 4 bottles to you. So yeah, 1 potion of greater healing and 3 potions of healing.
All right, I'll put it in my inventory. 1 greater healing, right?
Yeah.
Where's the item searcher again? How do I
Control
bring it up?
F.
Control F.
It work?
Control F.
You might need to rebind the key first.
It's
Because
fine on the
it's
page, though.
rebound on Arcana 12, but not on Rasengan Melee.
Ah, okay, I see.
Yeah.
The open game menu, right? Configure settings, right?
Yes. Sorry. I think so. Configure control. Sorry, configure control.
Configure controls.
Look at the quick insert. All right. Anything else, guys? There's 4 more stuff. Potion of talking to animal, potion of climbing, potion of smalling, and potion of brain reading.
I don't know, guys. You think we need any of this? I mean, I can talk to animal. Briar can talk to animal. I have rope for climbing. I don't know why would how we benefit from being small.
I mean, I assume that's either enlarge or reduce. By which, if we get a long rest, I can do that. Because I just need to, like, shift some gears around and I can make that instead of taking a potion for it. I don't know. Not nothing that I kind of. How much is the brain reading potion?
Is it? Oh my. It is 180 gold.
180.
Yes.
Do I want to read minds? Yes, I do. I want to read someone's mind. I'm gonna get it. Oh my god.
And he kind of talks to the guy, takes to the woman a little bit. She kind of nods and puts the potion forward to you.
I'll give the money.
She kind of shakes her head, waves her hand, kind of pushes your hand back, kind of like nods and bows a little bit, and again waves her hand, shakes her head, and pushes the
I'll
the
just
potion towards you.
I'll just nod awkwardly as I take the potion, put it in my bag.
Alright.
Potion of brain reading, is that what you call
Mind
it?
reading, mind reading.
Okay. And I'll just like finally read that bastard's mind.
Is that everything?
From here, I guess so, yeah.
Alright. You kind of again say some greeting to the old woman. The old woman kind of bows again, gives you guys a wave, looks very, very happy with your purchase as you guys walk outside and close the door behind you. Alright, that is Bulatar. Anything else?
Oh, we gotta like reload and stuff. Do you have do you have like a rust store?
I'm sorry?
Um, and I show my gun and like the cartridge, rust cartridge. Do you have place that sell these?
Oh, what is that?
Do you know guns? Do you know rust? Do you know armas?
Ah, the Arma, the fire sticks. Yes.
Yeah. I'm gonna show
Yeah.
Kesaf my mall. I know, remember this. There's the contraption here, showing my upgraded armor shakush.
Yeah, he kind of turns around, looks at it very interestedly. Uh, I, I don't think people here sell that stuff. It's always the king, is always the lords that has these. These.
Where does the Lord get it?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Right.
That's okay.
Hmm.
Oh, Brian did mention she wanted new bow.
Oh yeah, she
Weapon
did.
shop, I guess.
Weapon shop.
Alright. And he kind of brings you over to another shop along the road, not very far, as you see a kind of like two shops side by side. One looking very, very fancy, and with kind of like lots of like very intricately made weapons and everything, and the other one looks like looks more, there's a lot more kind of like pitchforks and crude weapons made a little bit here and there available. uh Expensive and cheap, which
Ooh,
What bow
expensive
works
weapons or cheap
for
weapons.
what bow works for Briar?
all
I
ranger
guess.
gets martial weapon proficiency.
But Brian, I
But
think Brian would look for the cheaper one or the more down to earthy one.
like something that's nature vibe, like earth vibes is what she said.
He
And
I don't
shrugs.
know, Brian. Which one do you like? An expensive one or a cheap one?
Fuck you guys.
All right.
You for the good one.
Let's roll a D2. Let's roll a D2 and pick one.
Or we
Alright,
could just let
yeah.
her buy it when she gets a chance, like retroactive buy it or something.
Yeah.
All right, let's do that.
Yeah, like as long as you've been to these shops, we'll assume she bought one. It's just which shop do you guys want to go to?
All right, okay.
Uh,
Can I go? The expensive one looks. I don't know. Since I have money to spend. Let's go check the expensive ones.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right.
Maybe they have some magic weapons. You know, the sword that Raikiri uses.
You go.
Hmm.
You look. You go over to that store, and you can actually read the sign.
Oh,
Well,
that's a
half
pro.
of it. It says
Goddamn.
antique, and then some language that you don't understand. And you push.
Antique.
Yeah, antique something. You're not sure what it says. And what do you call Danny would say it's hatiar.
What?
Hatiar. Suddenly from very far away. You guys walk inside, and it's much. It looks like how you would see like a gun shop up above, but it's all swords and bows in here. There's a lot of long range weapon actually. Most of it you can see there's like very intricate looking arrows, like different pattern as well, different looking tip, different looking kind of feathers. Some of it have very like very nice looking bow with like dark wood with an ivory all neatly arranged along the wall. But there are also some swords and hammers and weapons neatly arranged like on the countertop and everything. The
Hey Leon.
inside, yep.
Hey Leon, maybe you want to try something that's not modern, just in case.
Just in case of what exactly?
I don't know. You run out of rust cartridge. Just easy access. Like
I mean, I do have my sword. It's not like I don't.
yeah, but like something long range, like my trusty Pachu.
I haven't used a bow since I was 7 or something. I don't think I know
Okay.
how to do it anymore.
Well, okay. I guess I could teach you.
If you want, it's an expensive hobby to pick up right now.
I suppose.
How much do they go for anyway?
All right. You walk inside and you see the two key charts that are manning the store. Both of them are very well dressed. They have this. Let me see if I can pronounce this right. Cravat, the floofy thing near the neck.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, cravat with kind of like gaudy maroon kind of a blazer with dark green trousers. Basically, does not look like they're local at all. The two of them gonna gives you a very fantastic greeting that you have no idea what the hell they're talking about. It's almost like it's very very rehearsed, and they end the whole thing with a bow. And Danny leans to you guys. Essentially, welcome.
All right.
Appreciate the translation there.
You guys walk forward, and Kesav walks over and talks to them a little bit. They kind of like, they kind of argue a little bit, and then he kind of goes, "Okay, so those two idiots don't want to talk to Kesav. They want to talk to us, but then
Oh.
like Kesav just threatened them to, be put in jail, and then
Oh my
they
god.
agreed." Okay, now they're
They
talking about the
go to
items.
jail?
I'm
Oh,
sorry?
okay.
I'm sorry, yeah?
No, I understood. No, nothing. I
Okay.
understood differently.
Now they're talking about what they have. And oh, he's coming back. Right. Yeah, they have a lot of weapons. Is there any particular thing that you're looking for?
I assume Briar will say whatever she will say.
Yeah.
Uh,
Any
Do
particular
you
weapon?
do have a hammer very much like this one, but maybe a masterwork one.
Oh, and he kind of asks them a little bit. Uh, you can see them kind of argue for a little bit, try to say something, but again, Kesaf gonna hold them back, and then Kesaf walks over to you guys again. They do not have a hammer, but they have a sword that is well made. Others, the master craft, I think you see, they have bows. They have one for crossbow, one for the heavier crossbow, and then also the bolt.
Hmm. Can I
Go look at the
can I
sword,
take a look
Irene.
at the sword? But swords are not my style. God. I like hammers, man. I like
Yeah.
crushing stuff.
You walk over towards the sword. The two guys immediately eagerly gonna follows you over, and you can see the sword is in the glass box. You can see the sword itself is a simple curved short sword. Sorry, a single edge short sword, and you can see it has this kind of like black handle that kind of almost engulfing the bottom half of the blade and kind of encroaching towards the top half. The bottom part almost looks like it's alive a little bit in
Oh.
terms of like the designs and everything. And the blade, it's the edge where the hilt meets the blade kind of looks like there's like tooth basically that's kind of like chomping onto the blade. It looks lifelike, but it does. When you look at it properly, it's not actually moving or anything. So the guy unlocks the
Wow.
box and puts it open for you. This good, good sword.
Hmm.
It's a bit light though. Do you have anything heavier?
Uh, can I use a fate point and like if because I'm gonna say that if in case they have magic weapons, can I use a fate point to say I ritual casted detect magic
Sure,
on the way here?
definitely. Sure. Go ahead.
Okay, we'll get it
Uh,
back. Yeah, and
for
does it ping on my device?
oh yeah, it definitely pings on your device.
I bet that's a magic thing.
Yeah, but it's a bit light though.
Or
Right?
to give it to Danny or something. Or Danny can buy if he wants it.
I mean, Danny can buy it if he likes it.
If Danny's here.
Yeah, Danny's here. I mean,
Oh, I can actually identify it. Oh my god. Oh my god.
that'd be rude though.
I mean, obviously, I don't even have it. I don't even have it, ready right now. But
I'm
how
gonna
much
look
though?
at
What does it
Kesab.
do?
Do they have any heavier stuff?
They talk for a bit, and then Kesab goes over. They have a heavy crossbow bolt. Uh, Other than that, they have all weapons. They have all in stock, but they're not magical weapons.
Ah,
Magical stuff they have for long range weapons like crossbows.
crossbows.
Yes.
Ah, can I use crossbows though? I have all martial
Uh,
weapons.
you
Yeah,
should be able to, yeah, if you're
yeah,
proficient
I
with
have all
martial.
martial. But man, nah, I'm not gonna buy it. Oh well, guess there's nothing I can buy here though.
And the guy gonna look at you. A sword. Good. Buy.
Can you ask them about the sword?
What does it do? Yeah, ask them about the sword. What does it do?
I'm gonna
What's so
talk to him
special about it?
again. It seems to be a very good sword. They say it's a +1. Does that
Oh.
mean something?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it hits better.
Ah, well, there.
Fortunately, well, maybe my other friends would probably like it, but I myself am not really a sword person. I mean, I know how to use them, but you know.
Yeah. Anything?
Well, no. Do you guys think that you're gonna sell anything good over at the cheap store?
You can see. I don't know if they have magic stuff though. I assume it's just like actually cheap.
Uh, when I say I'm not going to buy the sword, how do they look? Do they look disappointed or do they
They
look?
don't understand. They look at Kesav. Kesav shakes his head and they're like,
Oh,
close the door, close the box, and then locks it, and like walks away, less disappointed, more frustrated, if anything.
All right then.
it's gonna cost a fortune anyway.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna buy that though. I'm not gonna buy something I'm not gonna.
Yeah, you don't have to. You're not J5.
But how much does the sword actually cost? Is there a price tag on it?
And guess I'm gonna haul it back. Oh, I gotta speaks again. Oh, it's uh, a 100 gold.
1,000 gold?
Thousand.
Thousand, yes,
Ooh.
1,000 gold.
We're rich, but we're not that rich, I think.
It is steep.
Or
I was
something
only
like that.
wondering for Danny's sake.
Yeah, he probably just gave all his money to me, which I already used. So you'll
Alright.
soon figure out that Ada doesn't really care much about money when it comes to shopping. So
Well, there you go. They have a lot of crossbows, arrows, but only the short sword as the weapon.
Alright. Alright. I guess. I mean, I'm not gonna buy anything. How about you guys?
I'm good.
Good.
How much
Alright.
is the usual crossbow?
For a normal crossbow, let me open the thing again. Weapon 5e pricing. Crossbows would cost light or heavy?
Heavy. Sorry, light.
Light crossbow would. There's melee weapons. Where's the range weapons? Light cross. Where is the crossbow? Where? Oh my god! I just want the crossbow. God damn it! This one has martial range weapon. That's not it. This one only has melee weapons for some reason on it.
Oh my god.
There you go. Okay, light crossbow. That one will cost you 30 gold.
30 gold.
Yes.
So Leon, you wanna relearn how to use the light crossbow?
Sure, might as well.
Okay. I'm gonna buy one light crossbow and
Alright.
then supply it with because I have another crossbow bolt case
Alright.
with me with crossbow bolts, so I won't buy that. But yeah, I'm gonna buy one. I'm gonna buy a crossbow bolt for Leon. Sorry, crossbow for Leon.
Alright, crossbow for Leon, that's 30 gold for you.
Yeah. I'll
Take the
give it.
money, but they look a little bit disappointed. Like, really? That's it? Cheapskates.
Leon.
We also look disappointed by their substandard shop. So,
Wares,
yeah.
yeah.
Put a light crossbow and crossbow bolt as well as a bolt case as well. That's what Ada gives Leon.
Alright.
Get it?
So, you got everything you need? Is there anything else? Shall we go back? Or do you want to walk around town and just see stuff?
Oh, let's look for armor. See, do they have anything good that we can wear?
They'll have armor in here as well.
Oh, they do. Okay.
Yeah. Ya jadi ini kira kira. They gotta tilt their head a little bit.
I'm gonna continue talking. Maybe something medium, not that heavy, not that light. Something
Uh,
that can take hits, you know.
they have armor, but nothing that is of your
Size.
quality. It's 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 not magical.
Not magical armor is fine. Is it though?
Huh?
What do you mean, is there?
I mean, up to you. You can
What kind of armor do they have?
all of it. Up to you. What you want.
All of it, but non-magical.
Yes.
Ooh, alright.
You
Alrighty
get like
there.
a breastplate, but then you'll miss out on your unarmored what movement?
No, I think my unarmored movement works as long as I don't wear any heavy.
Heavy
Right?
or shield.
Oh, okay. I thought it's any armor.
Unarmored,
That's
unarmored
monk.
defense does not work. Okay. If I wear, where's my? I don't have my unarmored. I don't even have it yet. So
I
what
guess
should I
that's
get?
I guess that's for people who have negative dexterity or something. So it's better that they wear armor, I guess.
Yep. Hmm.
You don't have to buy anything if you don't need it.
I'm just thinking. I have a build in mind. Okay, medium armor. Half plate. How much for a half plate?
Half plate that would cost you
An arm and a leg.
very close. 900 gold.
900. Alrighty then, I'll take that.
Oh shit! Really? All right.
How do you have money? What?
I told you I have 1.6.
I think he did it. I think he
1.6K?
did. Why do you have so many? What the hell?
Yeah, that's the thing. I'm not sure where's the.
Did War give him yours or something? Give you his?
I don't know. I just opened up my sheet today. I have 1,600.
That does not sound right, but that's
Yeah,
what
that's
the
the thing.
sheet
So
says,
how
I
much money
guess.
should I have though?
Yeah, exactly. I don't
Wait,
remember.
or did you accidentally add another zero?
No, I did not add anything. I have 1686.02. That is a specific number. So
166.02.
Guys, turns out I have 1,000,000 on my sheet as well.
no, but that's a specific number. 1686.02. So
Okay.
yeah, it has a decimal and everything.
I'm inclined to believe him.
Well,
Maybe it's like in resources or something. Is that possible?
in resources. What do you mean?
We got like 1,000 gold in furniture, right? And he just added to his sheet.
Oh, maybe.
No, I did not add that. The furniture thing I added it in the train inventory resource. That's separate.
I don't know how you can get that many when I don't even have that many.
I
when
guess
people
starting
give me money.
equipment, you didn't. Maybe you won some competition. You got some prize money.
Can't remember. Can't remember.
I don't know where else you would get that much money. Either like you didn't use your starting money that much, maybe.
Yeah, I didn't use the only expensive thing I buy with my starting money is the sender.
Musadas. But yeah. So yeah, I don't know. That's a little bit much though. So
So how much money do we get from the dragon heart? Actually,
I don't remember. It's been a while.
oh no. Well, let's just assume that's how much you have now. Because I
okay.
could have sworn each of you got 1,000 plus, I think. 1,000 and change, but then like most of you put it into the party money, some shit.
It's so, I mean, we don't have that much because I track what's in my party money.
How much party money do we have though? Where's the
600 gold.
the train again? Where's the train again?
No, it's not in the train. I put all the party money in the shard. As you can see.
There's the train. Oh, there you go.
Hey, anything else you guys want to buy?
So can I buy the thing?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Alright, I'll buy it and I'm broke. There you go.
900 gold, so you should have 400 gold remaining, some shit.
Yep. 6.02 minus. Oh, I'm broke.
Alright, anything else, guys?
Danny wants to buy
A book.
a
Yeah.
book.
A book. Alright. Let me bring you over. And he kind of carries you over to a small bookstore at the edge of the town where there is a kind of like what looks to be, it's not huge, it's a small kind of like shack, but it's filled from bottom to top with just books and books and books and books and books all over. It seems kind of like a it seems more like a donation booth more than anything, like people donate books and shit, but there is a guy sitting there waiting. It seems to be kind of like an older Kichar as well, similar to the old woman that you seen in Bulatar just now, but he seems to be a lot more thinner, a lot more fit, and he kind of looks up to you and then immediately kind of bows down, and Kisab kind of takes him up again and asks him about the books. What book do you want?
Well, Annie wanted a book on high key and low key, right?
Yeah, I wanted to learn how to speak in key.
Oh,
So some sort of like a baby's first language
Yeah,
book.
like an elementary.
he goes over to the bookstore and asks the guy. The guy tilts his head a little bit and replies, and Kisab says, he has a key and high key, but low key is not something people write in books.
Because it's like a casual street language thing.
Yes, kind of, yes. Would that be okay? Just key and high key?
Sure.
So,
Yeah, sure.
Danny figure it out. I don't know.
Well, alright. So we'll figure out with Danny later. It'll cost him like 5 silver per book.
I want to find something like, I think this is I don't know if they would have it, but I just want to see anything about like X-Kit skill book, you know?
What is that?
Yeah, okay. Oh, and I'll just say like, it's computers. Is that what they're
Shakes his
called?
head.
Or
Terminal.
terminals? Yeah,
Shakes his head.
terminals.
Shakes his head. Is
Oh,
that like
man.
something that helps you count?
Like a beep boop, I do program for you.
What is this program?
Nothing. You
Is
know
it
what?
like event?
It's like you don't have to do multiple things a lot.
Oh,
of
slaves.
Yeah.
Yes, except it's not a person. So they don't need to eat or sleep. They can just do it whenever we want, which is much more efficient.
So the living weapons?
Oh?
In a way, I guess, if you program it that way.
Oh, usually those only come once a month with the slave auction. They're very rare. They don't come very often, but usually you have to fight against the lords that's going to buy those. They are very sought after, especially the ones that can become a weapon. That's very, very good.
You mean a gear?
Gear.
A slave?
That's
You
what he
mean
meant. Well, he said living weapon. It's unsafe to assume.
Oh no! Now it clicks in his head, but Ahmed is not smart enough.
Hey, the player is
So-
smart enough. You can share with the others.
so there are
You see, the lab upstairs, they change people to gears. They sell it down here.
what? They sell it. Why would they
Yeah,
sell it? They use it cheap.
they turn people into
Sorry.
gears, and they sell it to this city, to the lords in this city.
No, they haven't been they haven't been successful in making people into gear. Black was the first one.
According to Black, right?
Yeah.
With his botched memory.
With his not his memory, but the one that we saw. Remember video logs?
I don't know.
So, is that everything? You found all good?
Okay, I'm gonna do a thing.
Oh. Gonna burn down
Dungeon
an
Master.
orphanage?
Remember that? Oh, what?
No, going on.
Remember how you posted that meme, like how to freak your Dungeon Master out? Okay. Leon's gonna look around the shop. Shit, coughing. Sorry, he's gonna look around the shop to find something good.
Uh-huh.
Some good titles or something, you know?
Storybooks or...
Whatever looks interesting, really.
Okay.
The heavens punishing me for trying this on you by making me choke.
A lot of the books you can't read because it had the spine that has the title. The title is in this language that you don't understand. But there are a couple that kind of pops up basically that are in Hom.
Okay.
One of them seems to be the basics of Hom. And then the history of Kinangal, the reign of the Swarakshak dynasty, and then you go on a little bit more, and there is another one that is a little bit more. It's kind of like a guidebook, kind of like a survival book, basically. Yeah, kind of like a survival handbook. And then finally you would be able to see one that where the font is a little bit faded already. Like you can see
Pick it
some
up,
letters.
dust it off, you know, blow on it.
Yeah, you pull it off, bone it. It looks like it's an old book. Like the papers seem to have, it's been wet and then dried again, so you see the paper kind of like crumple and like bend a little bit, The leather itself, you know how leather usually have like that smooth layer, and then when it gets old, it peels off, then it becomes that furry layer. Yeah, it's all furry layer mostly. The spine itself, you can see there is some semblance of character. There is maybe an E and then an X, but that's about it that you can figure out.
E and X next. What?
X. No, I'm kidding. Can I like peruse through it, flip through some pages?
You flip through the pages and the writing itself, you don't know this language.
Oh.
But you kind of get the gist of the book. You kind of like feel slightly cold as you read through it, as it gets kind of like you kind of like zone into the book a little bit as you just, and the rest of you would see like him kind of like paging through the book, and faster and faster and faster and faster. His head is like going closer and closer and closer towards the book, his nose almost touching the page as he kind of flips the pages again and again and again.
Does my tuner detect it?
It'll be past 10 minutes at this point. You can cast it again if you want to.
I will do it instantly.
All right, you cast it instantly. You look at it. Oh yeah, it's definitely magical right there.
Leon, are you okay?
At that moment, you snap awake,
Oh.
and you're like, you turn around. For some reason, Ada's asking you if you're okay.
No.
Do I feel
I
okay?
You're just reading a book. You don't remember what you were reading, but
You've never been. I've never seen you that invested in a book.
Well, I'm just trying to make sense of the language, really.
Let's.
Why don't you have a look at it?
Yeah, I'm gonna have a look at the book. Wait, what magic do I detect?
You detect enchantment.
Oh, interesting. I'm not gonna read that book. However, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna ask the Kasav to ask how much.
5 silver. Everything here is 5 silver.
Oh, I'm gonna buy it.
Alright.
Magic book.
It shouldn't be 5 silver. It should be 50 cents.
0.5 goods, right?
0.5 gold. Half a gold, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna give that. I'm gonna give. I suppose I'm gonna give a gold because I don't have exact change.
And he looks at it a little bit and it gives you half a gold coin.
Okay.
Alright, is that
It's
good? Is that everything? Enough for everybody?
I actually want to buy 2 more books.
So, which one do you want to buy?
Let me just find them again. One was in the history of this one family.
Yeah, history of the Svarakshak dynasty.
And right after that, I actually forgot the title. It blanked on me. What was the next book you said?
I don't remember.
Ah. It interested me greatly, whatever it was.
Survival book?
Yes, that's the one. Yes.
Survival handbook, yeah.
Yeah, I'll take those 2.
Alright, that'll be 1 gold. The guy takes the gold, looks at it very happy, kind of tilts his head a little bit. It's gonna be good for lunch and dinner for the next 3 days.
Yeah.
Okay.
Support your local businesses, fellas.
Question, DM.
Yes.
While on our walk through the city,
Uh-huh.
as I look around, do I see anything? What kind of what do you call? How do you phrase this? Artisan craft work, something, anything.
Go ahead,
Culture.
roll perception check just to see what you see.
Yeah, I want to see how they decorate their.
Like in terms of go ahead roll perception, but in terms of how the city itself is decorated, the building itself is mundane. There's nothing fancy to it, but there's always kind of like stalls built in front of the shops itself to like sell a lot of fabrics and some knickknacks and then some fake jewels, and then you would see a couple of guys kind of like playing cards in the corner. One guy over there playing like a 3-card Monty and like shuffling the cards a little bit, and some of the people gets frustrated as they lose. You can see a couple of kids playing around. It's in terms of decoration, there's not much, but they sell a lot of kind of like craftsmanship, mostly kind of like trinkets and stuff that you can use to decorate your house, like fans, and cloths, and fake windows, and some, wooden swords, and kind of stuff.
Oh well, as I noticed that, can I find a book in the store that that details in this craft works? To learn the craftsmanship.
You ask Kesav. Kesav kind of pulls out one of the books, kind of hands it to you, but it is in key. Is it key?
I'll take the book and then look at Danny. Well then, this will be good practice for you. You can translate this for me, right?
Oh. Sure. I almost said J5. Sure, Ahmed, that's something I can do for you. Definitely. But you should ask me again in 24 hours. I might change my mind.
Well, I don't know. How am I? Well, I mean, the book has pictures, right?
They have some diagrams, yes.
Oh, right. I mean, I can read the diagrams. I can just treat it as a picture book. I'm gonna buy it then.
Alright, 5 silver.
50 cents. Yep, 50 cents.
50 cents. Alright.
There you go.
I didn't expect you two guys to be that interested in books, but is that everything?
What's the name? Key chart.
I guess so. I wanted some more technical books, but I assume there's none. Whoa. Are there some mangas?
You look around, there are some comics, but they're in key, so
But there's pictures.
there is indeed pictures. It's kind
How
of like
nice is the art?
okay. I mean, yeah, there's pictures. It's kind of like very badly drawn. Like it looks like the person like draw onto the paper itself. Like this is the only copy of the book, basically. Even the text is handwritten and everything. It's not printed for sure.
It's not printed. Oh, okay, nice.
That just means it's vintage and one of a kind.
That is true.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy one. What's the most what are the titles that are there?
There's only one, the comic. This one kind of tells you the fantastic tales of the great hero adventurer.
Fantastic Tales of the Great Hero Adventure.
God damn. That's a generic name.
Yep.
That looks okay.
Great
That
hero
doesn't sound
adventurer.
nice. And anything that's like I
I'm
don't
gonna
know.
name my child adventurer.
If you want comic, that's the only one. I mean, there are
Really?
storybooks that are with more pictures and shit, but comics, that's the only one.
I don't want to buy it, but unless it's very very nice. If you get what I mean.
Yeah. It's like a kid wrote the story,
Then nah. I'm good.
Alright, you put
No,
the
we
book
should
back.
totally get it and then use it to bribe a child to help us with something later.
Eh.
Hey, your pick, guys. It's literally 50 cents.
I'm good. I don't want.
Let's clean up the whole store.
Let me see if I have 50 cents in my pocket. Hang on. If I have 5 silver or more, I'll take it. I have
Alright.
only 1 silver.
Ah. Alright, so that is.
You know what's fine? Actually, we have a bunch of kids. Sorry, I'll just grab it.
Alright,
I'll get
Oh,
perfect.
hey, huh? I forgot about kids. I forgot we have kids.
Just to remind you, it's in key.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
That's
but our
fine.
kids are not key though.
That's
They
why
are-
it's a good time for them to learn a new language.
They are keys.
All right. So as you guys are discussing this, kind of you kind of spend a lot of time in the bookstore, finding and going through the books, trying to find what you want. At in the area where you are at, you can immediately smell kind of a bunch of foods basically being sold as you kind of start going past noon and people starting to open shop. You can smell curry from a nearby. You can see a couple of people like selling kind of like street food. A lot of people are selling street food. Some of them like on carts and shouting at people. But at this point, you don't see much of the non-Kichar. There's mostly Kichar on the streets right now. But yeah, the street right now is getting busier and busier as you starting to get past noon at this point.
Lunch?
You pick.
I'm gonna take a look at yourself. Hey, yourself, wanna grab something to eat?
Sure.
Don't worry, it'll be my treat. You know, think of it as a apology, bashing your head in.
I still remember that. Well, there is a curry party nearby. We can go over there and have some curry if you want.
Ooh,
Oh,
curry.
curry. Oh, I heard it's spicy. Is it spicy?
It is very very smell nice. Yes.
All right.
Yes. Come. Kind of brings you over just around the corner. Actually, you see a kind of a quite large building with the front part of the area open up for people to come over and have a seat. A lot of people in there are non-keys. There are a couple of keys in there, but majority of the people there are non-keys. The one that are having lunch there. You guys walk inside, and immediately you, as upon noticing Kesav, immediately the people over there kind of like provide a seat for you guys, for you to sit down and have a meal. One of the key charts gonna walk over and ask you guys, and Danny leads over to you. He's asking, "What do you want to eat?" There is the
What?
menu on the table. Yeah.
Which we don't understand.
Are there pictures with
There
the
are
menu?
pictures. You see, there are pictures of what looks to be. They're all hand drawn, so it's not the best. There's one that's like some kind of like pot with some kind of liquid inside it, and then another one you can see maybe a basket with pizza slices on it. And then you can
I don't
see...
like the question mark, how you said pizza there.
it looks like a pizza slice, you know, the pie slice.
9.
Yeah. And then you would see just like a couple of like circular things, which you assume to be like some kind of flatbread or something. And then you would see there is kind of like a poorly drawn chicken with the legs like a little bit too skinny and long. And then there is also... what would be the other one? Just kind of like there's like a couple of bowls of things. You can't really get what the bowl have because, you know, the images are drawn so small, but, you know, a couple of bowls of things basically.
Bowls of
And of
things,
course,
that sounds delicious.
Yeah, and then of course there's like mugs and, you know, various kinds of mugs. There's supposed to be different things, but, you know, there's only so much you can do with black and white.
Yeah, there's no color, right? I thought so.
Are there like one of those you know like when menu is recommended, there's like a thumbs up next to it? Are there
No thumbs up, unfortunately.
Oh
If
my
house specials,
God.
are there not?
Yes, there are special. They're very good with naan and curry.
Then we'll get that.
Naan and curry for everybody.
We'll
Yeah.
get that.
All right. Ano? Naan curry. Ichale. Huh? Acha. And the guy kind of goes over to the back, and you guys wait. So, how do you find the city so far? It's not bad, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not bad.
It's a bit of a jarring experience coming from up there to down here.
Oh, how is the city lights up though?
I'm sorry?
I mean, we're underground, right?
Yep.
So how do we? I mean, how do they light
There
up?
is the main source of light that's kind of like the sun of this area is there is a bright light coming from the main tower of Tajkila. At the center tower there's like a bright light coming from there, and then along the street there are a couple of essentially lampposts with oil what's the word, oil lamp, I guess. Yeah, just
Oil lamp.
along the streets here.
Alright. But it's not that dark in here, right? Is it?
No, it's not that dark. It's more like you know how if you're in a night market, it's technically night, but you know it's so bright with lights everywhere that it doesn't feel like night. That's essentially the feel right now.
Alright.
You look
Yeah,
up, it'll be pitch black because you're underground, but looking around, it's just lights and lights and lights everywhere from various
that's
sources of
it.
candles and lanterns and so on.
Well, I kind of like the city. I mean, I'm impressed that. I mean, I thought being underground it would be dark and gloomy, but so bright around here.
Well, we are not exactly adept for the darkness, so we have some lights around. We need to see after all.
But I still don't understand why do you guys want to hide under here?
Do you mean the surface is very dangerous? I am surprised you're all, you know, alive in the first place.
Well, if you're talking about danger, we can find danger anywhere. Even, I'm sure even down here you must have some sort of dangers, right?
No,
Maybe
we are
earthquakes, landslides, monster attacks.
maybe in the mines, but on the surface, everything's very, very fine. I mean, there are a couple of people that are, you know, rule breakers, but other than that, everybody's very nice.
Okay.
Aren't you private security? I mean,
No, no, I work for the crown. I am the Queen's guard.
alright, so who do you guard the queen from, if it's all fine and dandy here?
Well, it's, you know, it's a queen needs protection from things. So, you know, we
Any
protect.
things we should worry about?
No, nothing you should worry about. You can focus on your mission later. For now, you can enjoy the city, enjoy the wonders. It's very nice.
Are there any areas of the city we should avoid?
Like I said, you really shouldn't go to the bottom plate. Bottom plate is just stick to the top plate and everything's good. Okay?
Right,
Oh,
sure,
right.
sure.
Yes. Stick to the top plate. Do not. At this point, the server comes over with 6 bowls of curry, basically, and there's like multiple different colors, and then it gives you 2 baskets full of like those pizza slice. Yeah, it's basically naan bread. It's just like cut into like that pizza slice shape, and just put into the 2 baskets.
When it comes, I was just I thought there'd be more meat in here.
Well, I ordered this one, and this one's lamb, which is very difficult to get. It's very good. This one is rosh curry. It's a little bit stinky, but if you get past the smell, it's very, very good. This one over here, this one is a gloshroom curry. We have a gloshroom farm down in the bottom plate, and they have a very, very delicious gloshroom. Be careful though, your poop might glow a little bit after eating.
Whoa. I would get
So,
that.
don't eat too much.
I want to have glowing poop. That's so cool.
Are you sure, Ada? Do you want everybody to know where you poop?
Good point.
Glowing shit up. Yep, that's Ada. That's Ada right there.
The tracks are fresh.
Ew.
But yeah, dig in. I really recommend the Rosh curry. That's really good.
Roche, what is that?
You would know. Rosh is this kind of like a bison kind of creature. You do know that there is an underground variation of this bison. So yeah. It's not like a rare creature or something, but yeah. Yeah, please. Have it. Dig in.
Dig in, yeah.
Try the curry. It's actually not that bad. It's a different spectrum of flavor compared to the one that you get on the surface. It's very spicy, very there's a lot of heat to it. You're not sure where it's from because you don't feel like they grow chili down here, but the heat is still certainly there. Mostly the spice kind of really overwhelms you if you're not used to the very aromatic flavors. But yeah, in general, it's really good. The bread is nice and crunchy on the outside and soft on the inside. And Keshav gonna tells you that you're supposed to dip dip the bread into the curry and have it in one go.
Ooh,
And yeah,
alright.
it's just an
Learning
overall
the
nice.
local ways.
Yeah. And of course, much important, you use hand. You don't become like the Kinkas and use a full spoon. You use the hand. It's really good.
That's not very much
Hey,
different
are
from
you
Maggie.
not a King's Cast?
No,
Oh,
why would I be? If
I don't
I'm
know.
a Kinkas, I would be looking like you.
Why don't you like looking like you?
I don't know. It's boring. Everybody looks like me, so there's no point of everybody doing the same. You wanna it's like changing clothing, you know?
Well, I mean, you already changed clothes.
Why can't you change some more? That's why the lords, they're so wonderful. They're able to change their appearance however they want. They can look very pretty, very strong, very nice. It's a wonderful ability to have.
Wait, so you can't change it to anything?
No, 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 no. I can do this, and he can takes a nearby wood, basically kind of takes it like from the ground like a small stone chip, and kind of you can see the stone slowly absorbs into his body, and then it kind of appears onto his skin, and you can see that area start to turn a little bit grayish color to match that stone.
Ooh.
Hey, that's kind of cool.
So it's
Yeah.
like I'm built for protecting. So if people try to attack me, I can just block with my hand if I have a lot of stones on my hand, you know?
Hey, that's cool. I bet those King Cats can't do that.
Well, they're much more better because they have all the power. They can change their forms and talk to people and
I
yeah.
mean, you can talk to people. You can talk to us right now.
Yes, but I'm not very good, and I'm still learning.
Hey, that's good. That's better than anybody else who, like, any other King Cats who can't speak, you know?
Well, yeah, it's. He has no more rebuttals at this point.
I'm just saying, you're pretty cool yourself. I don't know why you help
Yeah, Gita, you're really cool.
Yeah.
I mean, you were really intimidating up there when we first met. I thought it's really cool.
Thank you, friend. But no, I am just a simple blade cast. It's the king cast is the Mahans are something else.
Yeah, I mean, the king cards are the kings, right? They're cool, but who says blade cards can't be cool as well?
Yeah.
And he kind of
everyone's cool in their own way.
he kind of tilts his head, does not answer, just continues eating.
Does he look like, is he blushing or anything?
How would a Kichard blush? I guess like the sly movement near the cheek will be like a bit more aggressive, I guess. Insight check.
Let's go.
You have no idea. You have
Really?
never seen.
Not too bad,
You have
though.
never seen a key chart before, so it's a little bit hard for you to figure out.
I kind of want to do it just so I can learn how it looks when a key shard blushes.
Sure, go ahead.
Feels like a good skill to have.
Oh.
Okay. Well, it's not blushing per se, but he's certainly kind of like uncomfortable. He's not used to being praised this much.
Like, uncomfortable good or uncomfortable? Like, you know how, like, when, like, a guy compliments you on things that makes you uncomfortable, that kind of thing, you know, like
Yeah, Rain, you should stop doing that to me, seriously.
no, you, I don't know, I don't really get them myself, but
Like catcalling?
no, I guess no, not catcalling, but like an offhanded remark, like, hey, you're pretty, you look good, you look like you're good in the kitchen or something like that. I don't know. I think that's a bit too extreme of an example.
I don't know,
I
we're
get what
guys.
you're trying to say, I guess.
We're guys, we don't get complimented, I'm sorry.
That is mostly true. No,
I
from
remember once I got told I got pretty hands, and I've been riding the high of that for like 4 years now.
Aw.
I'm just kidding, I'm just kidding.
But yeah, no, it's less like he hates it. It's more like, why are these guys complimenting me so much, kind of thing.
Oh, fuss.
That's just what friends do, man.
But yeah, you spend some time, have some lunch a little bit, and as you guys are having lunch, you would see, a Kichard, small one, kind of walks into the shop and goes over from table to table, and like carrying like a small can. Most of the non-key kind of shoot a kid away, and the kid gonna bother some other table, shoot a kid away, bother some other table. When it gets to like a couple of key shards, the key shard kind of drops a couple of like half coins in there, and then as they're going over to your table, the staff notices and goes over to the kid and immediately tries to shoot a kid away. The kid tries immediately runs away before the staff manage to get to him, and runs off to the distance.
Gonna make a remark as to where he ran off, because I've got a book that could, interest him.
All right. You kind of see him run off to the right side of it. Actually, it runs in the direction near the bookstore just now, actually.
Yeah, okay. Keep it in mind.
So you finish your lunch. It was a good lunch, and as Kesaf kind of calls over for the bill, you can see kind of like his eyes kind of he kind of furrows his
Frown.
eyebrow.
Frown.
Yeah, furrows his eyebrow a little bit, and it kind of asks again, kind of like trying to assure something. And then the staff kind of pats him on the back, and then kind of walks away.
I'm gonna ask, what's going on? Get off.
No. Some person paid for our lunch. We're good. We can go now.
Yeah,
No,
you
yes,
sure?
you look like it's a bad thing.
Yes. No. Maybe.
Okay.
It's kind of looks around a little bit, and then looks back at you guys. It's this girl. She's a Mahan, a King Kas. She's been doing this for quite a bit. Not really a fan of it, but she helped pay for the lunch. Yes.
Ah,
Or you?
well, that's good. Wait, she pissed the lunch for you, Keshav? I'm gonna lead in close.
You said she's been doing it quite a bit. So.
Yes, if she can find me, I'm usually on duty. It's not always I come out to this place. It's expensive after all. But
I'm gonna start poking. Hey, Keshav, you got a girl.
Oh.
no. She's a king cast. I'm a blade. It's no. It'll not work. It'll just bad news for everybody. We should just go.
Oh, what?
You shouldn't have
Come
said
on.
that, because saying she's king cast and I'm not, you're giving Ada ideas.
What do you mean?
No, no.
It's like one of your romance books.
I don't read those.
that pause.
I don't know what you mean.
It's whatever. We got the food for free. Why don't we? You guys want to buy anything? Visit the, any other shops? More snacks?
Should we
Anything?
thank her?
Yeah. I mean, I want to pay my respect to this,
Uh,
to our benefactor.
She kind of
What's
looks
her name again?
around. She's not here anymore.
Aww.
Aww,
Her name's Sheila.
Sheila. Oh, that's a good name for a wife, right? Kiss off. I'm gonna poke you again.
No, please don't. It's bad luck. Very forbidden. We shouldn't go there.
But that's the best kind.
No. Come.
Oh, Kasham, come on.
No, I am a knight. This is not something I should do in the
That's
first
the
place.
best. A princess and a knight.
No.
Oh
We're done. Come on. And he stands up,
Aww.
kind of a little bit angry, and walks out.
Aw. Can I look around? Wait, I don't know. Oh, I'm not ignorant, so I don't know. It's just hard. No, Ada's not so much as a matchmaker. She's more of a, hey, that's cool. I'm gonna see what happens. But she's not gonna actively interfere. So
Sure. Ada
I
might
gotta
not
give-
take this. Aina might want to. So, Kisav is already outside of the stall, waiting for you guys, tapping his feet. Well, come on.
I'm gonna go outside.
coming.
Alright. So, as you guys walk out, you guys want to visit the bookstore thingy, right?
Mhm.
So, as you guys are walking over to the bookstore, you can see there are a couple of kids kind of like hanging around to the side of that bookstore, kind of chatting a little bit. They notice you guys come in, and the other two kids leave, leaving that one kid behind.
Huh.
You go over to the kid?
What do you mean?
Um,
Like they leave behind?
Yeah, the kid.
They leave him behind.
The kid stays. The kid that was begging just now stays at the side of the street, while the other two kind of like walks away, like in your direction, but trying to walk past you.
I'm not gonna let the kids bump into me.
Yeah, I'm not gonna either. Like, and make sure to like let them not be anywhere near me.
All right. So as they do seem kind of like trying to weave through the crowd, having to go past you. So you keep an eye on your items and everything. Make sure they don't touch anything, and they don't seem to do anything. So you're just being paranoid.
I don't
Well, you
know.
I don't
The
know,
way
man.
you make it sound like it's gonna happen.
I mean, I've seen these kids on my streets, on the cities where I grew up as well. They're not trustworthy.
My Conticle has a lot of gangs, so
Yeah.
and gang initiates.
So you walk over to the kid on the streets there. The kid sees you approach. He pulls out the can and kind of like holds it up to you.
Leon's gonna hold up the book he bought, the comic book about the legendary hero.
Mm-hmm.
And while he's like, shuffling around his inventory, he's gonna sleight of hand a couple of gold coins in there as well.
He kind of like takes the book, looks at it, looks at you, and you can see in a very deft maneuver, he opens the book slightly to let the coin fall down into the can. He slips something into the book and then pushes the book away, shaking his head.
Damn, did I just thieves cant with this kid? Alright. Leon's gonna accept the book, give him a nod, and turn to the rest of the party. Like, alright, shall we get going?
Make sure you guys check your bags these kids are usually thieves and everything. Make sure they don't take anything. Be wary.
Right.
All my things are in the pink pouch. It's with me still, right?
So when you look for your pink pouch,
No, it was with me.
it's with you. It's all good. No, nothing's stolen.
No, it's my bag of holding.
It's all good. Your bag's still there.
Gotta tap my own stuff.
Yep, all your stuff seems to be there.
Cool. Wait, seems.
Mhm.
Sword, gun.
Yep,
Bow.
yep.
Gun.
Gun.
My rapunzel is still there. Okay.
But looks of it, everything seems to be good. Nothing seems to be stolen by any means.
So as we clear some distance, I'm gonna open the book and check the note.
You open the book. You see, a small, very small strip of paper in very bad handwriting. It says there, "Slums Midnight."
Oh.
Come again? Plums midnight.
Slums at
Slums.
midnight.
In home.
In home, yes.
Oh.
Interesting.
I mean, this is how you either buy drugs or lose a kidney.
Or you've been ushered to the next plot point.
So, and Kesa immediately gonna walks up to you guys. Is everything okay? Are you ready to do your mission and everything?
Are we
Oh,
going now
speaking
or are we
about that,
going
when's the
tomorrow?
mission?
Alright.
When do we get to do it?
Well, it'll be on your own pace, but we're hoping to get
Okay.
it done within the week. But first, why don't we return to the manor? It's not safe out here. And he walks you over all the way back through the streets, past the bookstore.
While we're walking, I'm gonna ask Keshav, that huge train yard in the center over there, has it ever been operational before?
Oh yeah, pretty regularly. They usually come down once a month. They carry they carry items from the survivors on the surface. Usually they carry us, not really things that were necessary. It's very simple stuff. Nothing
You,
to. Most of the stuff that we have, we got it from down here.
oh, so you use it only for as a elevator of some sort, right?
Mm,
Has a train has ever been through here or anything?
well, not recently. I don't think they've been coming down for several weeks now. The next one should be next week, so we'll see.
Alright, alright.
Yes.
I don't think I don't think
Wait,
they're
wait.
come down here
Does it
anymore. So.
is that is that automatic? Is somebody bringing it down to you? Like,
Usually, it will be like a whole ceremony where the queen herself will go down and then do the whole ritual to raise the platform. It's a whole event. We do celebrations, and the elevator will go up and then come down again with all the goods that
no,
they
I mean,
use.
who puts the goods from outside if nobody goes out?
Well, not nobody. Of course, only the Mahan will go up and deal with the people outside because they are protected by the gods, so to speak.
But there's no more outside. There's literally no one above.
What do you mean? I mean, you're there. I'm assuming there are other people up there.
That's the point. Like, we came there. We came to this town. There was no one.
Well, I'm sure the Mahan will do something to deal with the problem.
If you say so.
So, you finally arrive at the manor, and you guys go over to your room, where at this point you would see Arjuna's kind of like already cleaned up the room from your last night's mess. And as you guys
A
enter the
ramen
room,
party?
Arjuna immediately falls down to the ground, face first on the floor, kind of like bowing to you guys.
Shall we tell him to stop
Um,
doing that?
When other people were bowing, he would approach him and like pick them up, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Dan's gonna jump and do that.
Alright, so you go over and pick them up basically, and the guy kind of stop bowing, but still kind of looking down, doesn't want to make eye contact.
It's alright. You don't have to do that.
Kind of blinks a little bit. Do this, and kind of like bows again.
No.
He
Leon
can't
shakes-
understand.
Yeah.
He
good,
didn't
so-
understand.
So Leon can shake his head and say no, which feels like a very, cross-cultural word you can hopefully understand with tone and mannerism.
No this, he kind of tries to bow again.
How is this getting lost in translation? Leon shakes his head at him and does a finger wag no left to right.
And he kind of like nods, and he kind of steps a couple steps back, but still, bowing his head at least.
Here's an idea. Leon's gonna put up his arm, so offering to bump forearms basically as a greeting. Try and teach him that.
So you offer up your forearm. He kind of looks at your arm. Looks at you. Looks at your arm. He
Kind of
takes
point at his arm, my arm.
He looks at his arm. Looks at your arm. He takes out a cloth and begins wiping your hand.
No. pull my hand away before he does that.
you pull your arm away. He
Oh
kind
my
of
God.
stops midway with the cloth, and he kind of steps
Reach
back.
for his arm and try to do the thing.
Yeah, you reach for his arm, grab him by the wrist, and do the thing where you put your forearms together. He kind of looks down at it, looks to you, kind of still not directly looking at your eye, and he just stays there.
Alright. Take a step back, lower my arm.
Trying to do? Oh my
Yeah.
god.
I don't want people prostrating themselves in front of me, that's all.
He slowly lowers his arm.
Then I'm gonna put up his arm for a test.
Looks at you, looks at the arm, looks at the cloth, looks at your arm again.
Oh my god.
He raises his arm
Hey,
and
there we go.
meets you.
Leon's gonna make a generic "Hey, alright, yeah" noise too,
He gonna
show that he's happy with the outcome.
yeah, he gonna still bows, not wanting to make eye contact, but he's happy that he has made you happy, kind of thing.
Fair enough, I'll take it.
Yeah, and he kind of stands on the corner of the room, and Kisav the whole time just looking at you weirdly as you deal with this kid. Are we done talking to Arjuna?
Yes.
No comment. Have a seat.
Alright, I'm gonna sit down in the corner.
No. No, you did
And-
ask. Sorry, yeah.
Yeah, okay. While he's talking, I'm gonna start loading my auto potion with the potions that I've just
Alright.
bought.
You fill it up. As you said, there are problems in the city. There are reasons why I need to be here to protect the Mahan. Now, recently, these people have been a lot more aggressive and has been causing a lot of trouble for the people. Not just the Mahan. They've caused destruction, death, All very bad things. Now, we've been trying to deal with them, but ourselves were very apparent who we are and our allegiances. You are actually surface people, and you can actually show that you are surface people. Now we need you to go find the leaders of these things and take them out. Is that understood?
You want
Well,
us to find the leaders of the white things?
Not the leaders of the white things. There are some mischief going on the bottom plate.
Ah,
And we'll
okay, I
need
see.
you to find the leaders of this organization and deal with it. They have been causing many trouble, many deaths. We
Yeah, but I
try to
thought,
do it ourselves, but we are very apparent and they are very good at hiding their tracks.
He
yeah,
wants
but I
us
thought
to
we weren't
call.
supposed to go down there.
Now, but this is your mission. I wanted to show you the city first before you have to go down there and see see what the destructions these people have caused.
Was the lower cities, the lower plates, part of the big cities, and they overtook that part?
Not entirely correct, but our jurisdiction is not as strong down there. There are only so many blade casts that we can spare. We have people to protect up here, of course.
I see. Alright, alright. So
So
this is
we're,
just peacekeeping, right?
of course, just
Or calling an uprising.
call it whatever you want. I am here to do my duty and to protect the people that relies on me. Now you have the option to help us, and the Svarakshak family will be very grateful to you. Or you can choose to walk away, but I cannot guarantee your survival doing that. Is this understood? Do you have any questions?
it is a confusing matter. How exactly do you expect us to succeed in a mission in a city whose language we don't speak?
You're
What did
not
you not think of that?
entirely wrong. We mostly rely on the fact that you are not you are not local. You are from the surface. Yes, you are different.
Unless you could give us like a tongues potion or something.
I see. So what you're saying is, since we're a third party, so maybe if we can gain the trust, with their leaders, and convince
Exactly.
them to stop doing their destruction that they're making.
Exactly. By
Ah,
any means necessary. Yeah. Because I can try to go down there, but what I am is very obvious. The Mahan, they are able to disguise themselves. However, they
It's not.
it's very obvious that they are not who they say they are. Like you said just now, while the Mahan are able to change their forms, they are not able to do this. It kind of points to the stone that he absorbed just now. So no matter what kind of form they change, they will not be able to mimic your abilities. Now you, on the other hand, none of you are charred except for him. Kind of points at Danny.
well, you said he's not Keychart as well because he doesn't speak your language.
True, he's not a Kichad at heart, but maybe his black skin would actually help. Your Kichart form, I mean. Kind of looks at Danny. Do you have any questions?
I mean, do you have sort of a file we can use or something to understand these people?
Yeah. I myself do not have anything I can give you. Why don't I meet with Lady Sundra and then maybe she can provide you with something that would be useful to you.
That would be preferable, yeah.
Alright.
And also, let's say we do get to meet with leaders. They are not too keen to stop to resolve this peacefully, and we had to fight them. If we were to fight them out in the streets, would that be a problem, or we
No,
shouldn't be fighting out in the street?
no problem at all. We will give
All
you
right.
full authority to arrest these people, if possible, but kill them if necessary. As long as we cut off the head of the snake, the rest should follow.
Well, usually if the head of the snake goes down, another head comes up, no?
Then we'll do it
Yes,
again. Maybe that is
with
why
really
your employee would be very useful. But at the
Mhm.
moment, we are trying to find a quicker solution. Because their movements, while they have been ramping up, but they have been reducing in frequency, but have been increasing in severity. We are getting worried about what their next move is. And now with you here, you might be the solution that we are looking for.
What did they want exactly? Did they mention anything?
They seem to just want to do chaos and cause destruction to the people of Kinangara. That is why you do
Oh.
not need to negotiate with them if they come up. If you do want to, I won't object. I prefer not to shed any blood. But Lady Sundra have told me that if necessary, you can immediately kill them. You do not have to ask any questions if you think you have the right person.
Right. Okay. I mean, at least it's worth to see what's going on down there.
Alright. No more question? Igor stands up. I will ask Lady Sundra to see if she can provide you with anything that would be useful for your endeavor. You said you needed tongues, was it?
Yeah. What of that
Any
gives me
particular
tongue?
creature? Rush, bats, any
No,
mushroom?
no, it's a spell,
Oh, right, magic.
not
Yes.
actual tongues.
Oh, okay. And that
Uh,
makes more
Anything
sense.
that allows us to, talk the language, basically.
I understand. I will ask her and see if there's something I can do. Will that be everything?
I think so.
Very well. He begins to walk out of the room. Remember, mention this to no one. We don't know who to trust, so be careful. He
Wait,
walks out.
what's Arjuna?
Huh?
What is Arjuna? Like, I mean, so that's a Blades cast. And then there's a Mahan. There's the King cast.
Mahan and King Cass is the same thing. Mahan is the
Yeah,
hum one.
yeah, yeah. There's the King cast and there's the Blade cast. What is Arjuna?
Arjuna. Oh, one sec. This is the wrong document.
Is
No.
Arjuna not a Blade cast? Is what I will ask.
No. Arjuna's not a blade cast. Arjuna's a gulam.
Oh,
A serf cast.
like And I don't think that makes any sense to me. Sorry.
He's a slave. He works
Ah.
for the family.
Oh. And the people in the bottom plate are usually a mix of Blade Cast, King Cast, and Surf Cast, or
Bottom plate is majority Gulam.
okay.
There are some Shura and Shilpa staying there as well. Those are the Blade Cast and Arat Cast. But I do not think there are any Mahan staying down in the bottom plate.
And art casts are
The weaponsmith that you met just now, the Hatyars, in the antique Hatyars.
okay.
Yes,
Alright.
those were examples of Shilpas.
Got it. Thank you.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
Anyone in particular that you suspected?
At the moment, not yet, but we assume that they have someone on the inside. That is why we ask you to not tell this to anyone, if possible. Alright?
All right.
And he begins to turn to walk out. Stay safe, and thank you for today. And he walks out.
Well, thanks to you.
I
too.
hope you get to be together with Sheila.
Of course.
Don't give up on love.
Just one session, please.
They're literally a thing. Stop telling me to stop doing what I must do. Please.
It is in my
Don't
blood.
stop me, man.
So yeah, as the day grows late, you guys can figure out what you guys want to do, but that is where we're gonna end our session today.
Oh wow, it's really just the three of us, huh?
Yeah. No additional bonus of Danny a little bit after. But yeah, that is everything for today. I hope you guys got everything that you guys want to buy. If you want anything else, do let me know. We can still do the purchasing. But after this, you guys get to decide on what you guys want to do.
We're gonna meet with the shady character.
Oh, of course.
The slums. Come on, let's do that.
Midnight.
You gotta go to the CTA.
I do have a dumb question actually. If we're meeting them in the slums at midnight.
Yep.
Where's the
But-
slums?
Yeah, like where in the slums? Like that seems like a very generic thing. Like, hey guys, meet me in Athens in 20 minutes.
Yeah,
The slums
basically.
bottom
Motherfucker,
plate?
where? Yeah, that's the bottom plate. Yeah.
Is it?
Shrug.
Oh.
It just says
Shrug.
slum midnight.
What a
If we get to meet them, just say, oh, there's only one slum. This small area is slum, right?
This one house we call it the slum.
We can't even ask what's his name?
Keshav.
Shav either, because then like why do you want to go to the slums? Oh, usually you don't want to see
Investigation.
the slums.
We need to investigate.
Bless you.
But yeah, that is everything for today. So we're gonna stop here for now and see you guys maybe not next week because the whole engagement thing. But after that, hopefully we'll be back with the Rust engine and Arc of the 12. Then we'll see what happens there. So
Come on.
no. So thank you very much for watching. We'll stop here for now. We'll see you guys in 2 weeks. Bye bye.
Oh.